I'm a little worried about putting the wood any further down because in case there's eyes.
Yeah.
So that was very exciting. And when we said, wow, that is really quite stunning, because no one had ever found anything like this before.
For hundreds of years, archaeologists have unearthed so many relics, artifacts, and even entire cities which have taught us so much about mankind. Join us as we look at some mysterious discoveries that might completely rewrite history. Nubian Superchurch. Recent archaeological findings at Old Dongola, an ancient city located on the banks of the Nile River in modern-day Sudan, have revealed the presence of the Nubian Superchurch, which is one of Nubia's largest and most notable churches. This finding adds to our understanding of the region's Christian origins and its historical relevance in the context of early African Christianity. Old Dongola was the capital of the Kingdom of Makuria, which flourished between the 4th and 14th centuries AD. This region was a hub for trade, culture, and religion, connecting it to other significant civilizations in Africa and beyond. Nubia was one of Africa's first regions to adopt Christianity, encouraged by the Byzantine Empire and Egypt. The Kingdom of Makuria became a Christian stronghold in the region, resulting in the construction of numerous churches and monasteries. The Nubian Superchurch is unique for its size and architectural features, indicating it was a significant religious center. It is distinguished by its expansive layout, elaborate designs, and building techniques that highlight the workmanship of the time. Archaeologists discovered a variety of items during the excavation, including parts of the church's walls, decorated with vestiges of historic murals depicting religious imagery, representing the artistic styles of the time. The abundance of baptismal fonts indicates that the church was actively involved in the Christian community's rituals and religious rites. Adjacent burial grounds show that the church served as both a place of worship and a communal focal point for funerary customs. This discovery deepens our understanding of Nubian Christian identity and heritage, highlighting the region's historical significance and contributions to the larger story of Christianity in Africa. The Nubian Superchurch may reflect the amount of Christian influence in the region and how it has adapted to local customs and traditions. It implies an established and active Christian community involved in a sophisticated religious life. The discovery of the Nubian Superchurch in Old Dongola is a remarkable archaeological find that sheds light on ancient Nubian society's architecture, culture, and religion. As scholars continue to study on the site, the ramifications of this discovery will help us better comprehend early African Christianity and its historical role in the evolution of religious traditions across the continent. The Nubian Superchurch contributes to the rich tapestry of Nubian history, while also reflecting the complexity of cultural interaction and adaptation in a historically dynamic region. Hallucinogenic cave drugs. Evidence of hallucinogenic chemicals has been found in caves all over the world, including the Americas, Europe, and Asia. For example, caves in the Amazon rainforest and southern France have revealed remnants of plants or substances renowned for their hallucinogenic qualities. Common hallucinogenic plants include peyote, psilocybin mushrooms, ayahuasca, and a variety of other botanicals that indigenous cultures have traditionally employed for their psychoactive properties. Archaeologists frequently undertake chemical analyses on residues discovered in containers, rock art, or other related artifacts to identify specific substances. These studies can detect the presence of alkaloids, which are typically found in hallucinogenic plants. Hallucinogenic chemicals may have had a substantial impact on ancient people's spiritual and cultural traditions. The evidence indicates that these drugs were used to increase connection to the spiritual realm. In some cases, psychoactive experiences may have been used to generate visions or insights considered advantageous to survival. Some archaeological sites contain rock paintings or carvings depicting characters with exaggerated features or psychedelic aspects, implying a link between hallucinogenic experiences and artistic expression. In some situations, residues discovered in pottery or ceremonial items used in ancient contexts have been examined. For example, the residues of herbs such as datura or ayahuasca may indicate their preparation for ritualistic usage. The T-Rex, the Tyrannosaurus rex, sometimes known as T-Rex, is one of the most recognizable dinosaurs, catching the interest and attention of both scientists and the public. Paleontological discoveries have radically altered our knowledge of T-Rex's hunting techniques, lifestyle, and growth trends. T-Rex lived in the late Cretaceous period, some 68 and 66 million years ago. It was one of the largest theropod dinosaurs, growing to be 40 feet long and weighing up to 9 tons. Its huge head, robust jaws, and conical teeth were ideally suited to a carnivorous diet. Since the first T-Rex fossils were discovered in the early 20th century, continual excavations and technological breakthroughs have resulted in additional specimens. These discoveries featured nearly entire skeletons, which provided important insights on T-Rex anatomy and behavior. Early depictions of T-Rex portrayed it mainly as a fearsome predator. However, fresh fossil evidence reveals that T-Rex could have been both a predator and a scavenger. Bite marks found on other dinosaur bones suggest that T-Rex engaged in opportunistic eating, most likely preying on injured or weak creatures. The structure of T-Rex's legs and feet suggests it was well suited for running at moderate speeds. Studies of its muscular and skeletal structure indicate it might attain speeds of up to 20 miles per hour. This capacity would have allowed T-Rex to hunt down prey while also escaping larger enemies. Recent finds suggest that T-Rex may have shown social activities such as hunting in groups or engaged with other members of its species. Fossil sites reveal many T-Rex remains in proximity, implying contact rather than isolation. Paleobiologists have made considerable advances in understanding T-Rex's growth rates. The bone histology of fossils revealed that T-Rex grew rapidly throughout its adolescence, acquiring hundreds of pounds every year. This growth rate implies a life plan aimed at achieving maturity quickly to increase reproductive success. Studies indicate that T-Rex may have lived into its late 20s or early 30s. The skeletons of mature T-Rex show that they underwent physical changes throughout their lives, developing into gigantic, powerful adults. Dental wear patterns on fossilized teeth provide clues about T-Rex food and feeding behaviors. These results imply a diverse diet that may have comprised both larger and smaller species, adjusting to availability and competition. The amount of information about T-Rex continues to increase, with insights into its hunting techniques and social behavior, as well as advances in growth and life cycle studies. As scientists find more fossils and use cutting-edge technology, our understanding of this iconic dinosaur will undoubtedly expand, providing light on the biological dynamics of the Cretaceous period and highlighting the incredible journey of one of Earth's most formidable predators. Ancient ghost tracks. In places like New Mexico's White Sands National Park, scientists have discovered fossilized footprints dating back about 21,000 to 23,000 years. This discovery calls into question prior assumptions about when people initially populated North America, implying that humans were there during the last ice age. The footprints are made up of impressions left in moist sediments that eventually cemented into rock. Archaeologists and paleontologists have identified these as ancient human footprints, and some investigations imply that they were left by both adults and children. The footprints reveal important information about the behavior, movement, and social organization of these early human societies. The presence of footprints from numerous people, including youngsters, may suggest social dynamics and family groups moving together. Researchers used radiocarbon dating and sediment analysis to determine the age of the footprints. These findings give new light on human adaptation and migration patterns, demonstrating how early humans crossed the continent during a period of considerable climate change. The finding of these ancient imprints has prompted historians and archaeologists to reassess chronology for human migration into North America. For a long time, the accepted theory was that people arrived around 13,000 years ago across the Bering Land Bridge. However, these traces provide strong evidence of a much earlier existence. Female hunters. The burial sites connected with female hunters, notably one dating from roughly 9,000 years ago, offer a significant breakthrough in our understanding of gender roles in prehistoric cultures. These findings call into question long-held assumptions about women's talents and societal contributions in ancient hunting and gathering groups. The burial location in issue is frequently linked to archaeological discoveries in areas such as North America, where evidence of early human activity has been thoroughly investigated. The location may vary, as comparable findings have been found in various regions. The burial of a female hunter provides crucial proof that women engaged in tasks traditionally associated with men, such as hunting. This contributes to our understanding of gender roles and societal structures in the Mesolithic and early Neolithic periods. Along with the remains, archaeologists frequently unearth hunting tools, weapons, or other artifacts like stone blades or projectile points. These findings shed light on how both men and women use technology in their daily lives. These findings emphasize the relevance of women beyond reproductive responsibilities and challenge modern perceptions of historical gender roles from a more inclusive perspective. They argue that hunting was a community activity in which women may have actively participated, playing an important role in the survival of their societies. Giants of Nevada. The concept of giants has long captivated human imagination, appearing in folklore, mythology, and even religious literature from numerous cultures. One noteworthy aspect of this occurrence is the documented existence of giants in Nevada folklore, particularly among Native American tribes and early settlers. The myths of giants in Nevada are strongly ingrained in the oral traditions of indigenous tribes like the Paiute and Shoshone. According to these stories, giants were frequently described as massive beings with fearsome strength and times a wicked nature. The Paiutes, for example, talked about a race of giants called the Sitaka, or the Tall Ones. These giants were claimed to have lived in the area before the Paiutes arrived, and they were portrayed as cannibalistic, preying on smaller tribes. The Paiutes supposedly drove the Sitaka into hiding, following a series of skirmishes. The tales frequently highlight the giants' enormous size, incredible strength, and the terrifying menace they posed to the land's inhabitants. These legends served as cautionary tales, enforcing social standards and emphasizing the value of bravery within the tribal society. As European immigrants arrived in Nevada in the 19th century, traditions of giants endured and developed. Early explorers and settlers frequently documented their interactions with Native American tribes, preserving mythology and occasionally reporting unusual discoveries. Some accounts surfaced of gigantic bones discovered in the region, lending credibility to the giant stories. For example, when miners discovered massive skeleton remains, the news was sometimes sensationalized in newspapers and popular literature. This type of reporting frequently contributed to the mythos surrounding giants, combining fact, fantasy, and folklore into a narrative that captivated the public. Stories about huge bones and old artifacts piqued people's interest, leading to speculation about prehistoric giants who lived in North America. Many of the huge bones allegedly recovered in Nevada have been shown to be forgeries or exaggerated claims. Famous hoaxes from the early 20th century include the alleged discovery of a massive human skeleton, which is still frequently recounted in myths but lacks scientific validity. While the evidence for the existence of giants is tenuous, archaeological investigations in Nevada have yielded a lot of information about the region's past occupants. Artifacts, cave paintings, and tools uncovered at diverse sites provide insight into indigenous peoples' lifestyles, traditions, and struggles, as well as clues of potential confrontation with other groups, including fabled giants. Coins from Atlantis. Plato's book depicts Atlantis as a powerful and highly advanced civilization, lying beyond the Pillars of Hercules. It was supposed to be larger than Libya and Asia combined, with majestic architecture, advanced engineering, and a diverse culture. According to legend, Atlantis lost favor with the gods due to its moral and ethical fall. As punishment, the island was said to have been drowned in the ocean and vanished without a trace. Coins have long served as emblems of commerce and civilization, signifying a society's economic structures. Imagining coins from Atlantis can represent the ancient civilization's riches, ingenuity, and artistry. Although no actual coins from Atlantis have ever been recovered, the concept of such currency is consistent with broader historical arguments about ancient currencies and trading networks. Civilizations such as the Minoans and Phoenicians had sophisticated monetary systems, prompting debate about what an Atlantean money would resemble. Over the years, treasure hunters and adventurers have searched for vestiges of Atlantis, including items associated with the society. While excavations have resulted in the discovery of ancient locations and submerged ruins, nothing has firmly linked these discoveries to Plato's Atlantis. Mysterious runes. In recent years, a fascinating archaeological discovery has been found in a little Czech village called Lani. Archaeologists discovered a cow bone etched with cryptic runic inscriptions dating back to the 7th century. This revelation has the potential to change our knowledge of early medieval European history, particularly the usage and expansion of runic writing. The settlement of Lani in central Bohemia has sparked archaeological curiosity. During an excavation headed by Alina Slamova and her crew, they discovered not just antiquities, but also a carved cow bone, which quickly sparked international interest. The cow bone has a pattern of markings that resemble runes, a writing style historically associated with Germanic languages. The style and composition of these runes are essential in identifying their meaning. The bone is assumed to be from the early medieval period, when runic writings were more frequent throughout Europe. The runes on the bone may give language experts new information about the region's early forms of writing and communication. They may serve to clarify how languages and writing systems evolved during this period, as well as contribute to our understanding of the linguistic ties between early Slavic, Germanic, and possibly other cultures. Discoveries like this bone can provide important context for the cultural and social dynamics of the era. Understanding how runes were used can reveal information about religious or ceremonial behaviors, trade, social status, and even legal concerns within 7th century European groups. Prior to this finding, knowledge of rune use was limited, notably in Central Europe. The most well-known runic inscriptions came from Scandinavia. This new evidence indicates that the practice of rune carving may have spread further south and east than previously thought. The academic community has reacted enthusiastically while remaining cautious about the discovery's ramifications. Experts in archaeology, linguistics, and history are working together to evaluate the runes and comprehend their context. Preserving the cow bone and conducting extensive tests using procedures such as radiocarbon dating and advanced imaging techniques will be important to obtaining additional information from this discovery. When finds like this emerge, they frequently pique the public's interest, bringing attention to local history and archaeology. These findings also promote a greater understanding of medieval societies and their intricacies. As experts continue to investigate this extraordinary relic, the ramifications for understanding early human communication, culture, and history will be profound. Ancient high-tech workshop. Recent archaeological findings in Israel have revealed fascinating insights into early human technology, including the discovery of the oldest known evidence of a furnace used by our ancestors. This discovery not only demonstrates the sophistication of ancient craftsmanship, but it also gives light on the technological developments and social systems of prehistoric humans. The significant discovery was made at a site in Israel that is rich in artifacts from early human activities. Excavations in this location have uncovered a plethora of information about the ancient peoples who lived there, including their lifestyle, technology, and culture. The furnace discovered is thought to be the earliest of its kind, dating back around 8,000 years to the Neolithic period. This ancient furnace most certainly served several uses, including burning pottery, smelting metals, and possibly even food preparation. Archaeologists discovered relics of the furnace, including evidence of its structure, indicating a sophisticated understanding of materials and heat application. The furnace may have been designed with controlled airflow systems to regulate temperature, suggesting an early understanding of metallurgical processes. The finding of this antique furnace marks an important technological milestone. The ability to manage fire in this manner allowed ancient peoples to manipulate materials, resulting in advances in toolmaking and ceramics. This mastery over fire was critical for the growth of complex societies. The presence of a high-tech workshop implies that the community practiced specialized crafts, indicating a division of labor and the possibility of commerce. This could hint at the socio-economic dynamics of Neolithic communities, in which individuals specialized in specific professions, resulting in technological and cultural progress. The finding of such an early furnace sheds light on the evolution of workmanship throughout human history. As toolmaking and pottery became essential components of ancient cultures, technological advances reflected greater tendencies in social organization and resource management. The discoveries may also aid scholars in connecting ancient cultures across the Near East, resulting in a clearer understanding of the spread of technology and behaviors among early civilizations. As ongoing research reveals the complexity of early human life, we get a greater respect for our ancestors' inventiveness and adaptability. The Dragon Man, the discovery of a fossilized skull along the Dragon River in China, has sparked widespread attention in the scientific community. Dubbed Dragon Man, the discovery suggests a possible new species of ancient human, complicating our understanding of human evolution and migration. The skull was discovered in a quarry along the Dragon River in Heilongjiang Province, northeastern China. The area has a rich history of paleontological discoveries, including fossils that shed light on prehistoric life. The Dragon Man cranium has various distinguishing traits that set it apart from both modern humans and known archaic human species, including Neanderthals and Denisovans. Some key features include a huge brain, comparable to that of modern humans, a sturdy, flat face with prominent brow ridges and a broad nasal cavity, which suggests adaptations to cold regions. The skull was dated to around 146,000 years ago, putting it in the late Pleistocene epoch. This timeline offers exciting possibilities for the cohabitation of many human types. Researchers believe the Dragon Man skull belongs to a previously unknown species known as Homo longi. This classification has the potential to change our understanding of human ancestry and evolution. The discovery supports the theory that numerous human species coexisted in different eras. Understanding the traits of Homo longi can shed light on the adaptability and migration patterns of early humans in Asia. The discovery raises issues about the ancient people's diets, social structures, and interactions with their surroundings. The discovery site shows that early people could thrive in a variety of climates and perhaps engage in complex behaviors. The Dragon Man's presence alongside other recognized species, such as Neanderthals and Denisovans, necessitates additional research into the interactions between different human groups in ancient times. It raises new problems concerning breeding, competition, and cultural exchange. The Dragon Man not only adds to our understanding of specific lineage features, but it also demonstrates the intricate network of connections between numerous hominin species that formerly roamed the Earth. Some of these discoveries will change the future forever. Which one was your favorite? Why don't you let us know in the comments below? Well, that's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded. Thanks for watching and see you next time.